Welcome back to the NYG Blues Zone. I'm Stella, and today we're getting ready for the New York Giants to take on the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Football. I'm super excited to talk about my favorite team and, of course, my favorite player, Kayvon Thibodeau. My dad is here with me, and we have a lot to cover before the big game.
That's right, Joel. Big Blue in the building. It's your boy Atticus, daddy-daughter version of the Blue Zone. Thanks for the nice introduction. Let's get it.
All right. Let's talk about the Giants' season so far.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, Giants started off a little rough, real rough, if I'm being honest. But each week we've seen them play a little bit better. They're 3-2 now. They just came off an impressive victory against the Seattle Seahawks. And honestly, the score was 29-20, but it wasn't even that close. The Giants dominated the entire game. And then one of the biggest stories coming out of New York is Malik Nabers. He's a rookie. This kid is on fire. He was injured last week, out with a concussion. He still hasn't been cleared through concussion protocol to play this week, but we're still hoping that he'll be ready to play. But the kid's been playing really well and hoping he's back on the field this week.
What do you think the Giants need to do to win this game against the Bengals?
I think if the Giants continue to play the way that they have, good defense. Our defense is leading the league in sacks right now, getting a lot of pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence has been a phenom. In fact, the Giants have 22 sacks, like I said, to lead the league. And I believe those 22 sacks have come from 11 different players. That says a lot. That says that the Giants are attacking from all over that defensive front, from the left, from the right, up the middle, and they're getting heavy pressure on the quarterbacks. And if they're getting that much pressure on the quarterbacks, that should force Joe Burrow into making some difficult choices. They have an elite receiving core in Cincinnati, but good defensive pressure can go a long way in the Giants winning this game. Because, listen, the Cincinnati Bengals offense is probably the number 2 in the league at this point. They put up a lot of points in a hurry, and they're real good at doing it. But I think the Giants' defense can neutralize them. And offensively for the Giants, I think they have been playing very well. Even absent Malik Nabers and Devin Singletary, they were able to amass a boatload of points. And I think they can do that again, especially this week playing at home in Giant Stadium. So we'll see.
Now let's talk about some of the awesome players to watch for the Giants, like Kayvon Thibodeau, Daniel Jones, and Malik Nabers.
Yeah, so Kayvon Thibodeau, he just had wrist surgery. Nobody, I don't think, knew he was injured in that game, but he had to have wrist surgery, and Brian Dable said he's listed as week to week. But Azeez Ojulari has been a great fill-in whenever Kayvon hasn't been on the field or Brian Burns hasn't been on the field. So I think we'll be okay in that regard. I mean, it's big shoes to fill, but, I think we'll be okay. And speedy recovery to Kayvon Thibodeau. Daniel Jones has been playing lights out, real good football. He found the deep ball again. He connected with Darius Slayton on 2 dimes down the field. And he's been very efficient over the middle in the short, medium range passing game as well. He's made good decisions with the football. He's thrown 6 touchdowns and only 1 interception. And that 1 interception doesn't even really count because it was a Hail Mary to end the game. But he's been very good in the passing game and also running the ball out of the backfield when he needs to. So big ups to DJ for playing well and redeeming himself from the poor start to his performance to start the season. And then, like I said, Malik Nabers, is he coming back from concussion? Is he going to clear protocols to start this game? I don't know. It would be nice to see 2 LSU boys battling it out. But Malik Nabers speaks for himself with his gameplay. Hopefully he'll return and have a big day. So we'll see.
Well, let's talk about what to expect from the Bengals. Now let's talk about the Bengals. They're a really good team, but they've also had some tough losers in this season. Just like us, their quarterback, Joe Burrow, is uber talented, and they have a strong offense.
Yes, they do. Their offense has really been on fire this year.
Yes, it has. And Dad, how do you think the Giants defense can stop Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense?
Well, I kind of alluded to this earlier. I think that, absent Kayvon Thibodeau, we still have a pretty good defensive front. I mean, Jason Pinnock, when they bring him up to the line, Dane Belton, when they bring him up, Azeez Ojulari is a good fill-in for Kayvon Thibodeau. In fact, I think that Azeez Ojulari is probably having one of his better years, namely because he's been able to stay healthy. Brian Burns, I'm thinking, is going to have a breakout game this week. He did pick up a sack last week in Seattle, but I think with Kayvon Thibodeau out, he knows that he's got to really step his game up. Not that you need that, but I think he's going to play well. And Dexter Lawrence, Elijah Chapman, Nunez Roches has been playing really good in that interior part of our defensive line. And DJ Davidson got 2 sacks last week as well. Big ups to him. So I think pressure is going to make the biggest difference in stopping Joe Burrow.
Yeah. All right.
I really think... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
It's okay. Now it's time to predict the score. I think the Giants will win 31-27, maybe? What about you, Dad?
31-27. Hey, listen, I'll take that. If the Giants put up 31 points, I think that'd be a pretty good outing for them. I think they're very capable of doing it. In fact, last week, if that running play by Eric Gray wasn't called a fumble, that would have been a touchdown, and the Giants would have put 37 points on the board. So they're capable of scoring 30 or more points, which is something that I haven't been able to say for a long time as a Giants fan. 27, I can see the Giants defense holding them to 27 points because they've played so incredibly well the past few weeks. I can see that happening. So, yeah, I like it. I like your prediction, 31-27. I think I'm going to roll with those same numbers as well.
All right, that's all for today's pregame show. Thanks for watching the NYG Blue Zone. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell if you can. Leave us a comment with your score prediction for the game. Go Giants, and also make sure to tell a friend. See you after the game for a post-game show. Bye.
Bye, everybody. See you next time. Go Giants.
See me everywhere they go. I probably would too. Look, crossed over to the Jordan man like I'm Michael. Yeah, eating blessings so much I might need lipo. Yeah, tailored for the dogs like I'm walking in chucks. Yeah, it's just in this plan, man, I see all y'all shook. Look, knew that I was great ever since I was a rook. Man, all y'all singles making me look good. Okay, praise to the Most High, yeah, that's